One ride has become a classic based on a popular legendary cartoon. The other, one of the most popular rides here at Universal, based on a popular movie franchise. Hello and welcome to Rix Flix. Today we are pitting the Simpsons Ride versus Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. Stick around. But before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. Round 1, cue and theming. Let's begin round 1 by taking a close look at the Simpsons queue. The Simpsons Ride is located in Krusty's Carnival Midway. This is the section of the park that is right after you exit the Springfield section. Now, to enter the ride queue, visitors must walk through a 32-foot head of Krusty the Clown. And that's pretty cool. This will lead them into a pavilion under various circus tents themed to carnival stalls. Various posters in the queue display the advertisements for the attractions at Krusty Land Park, while various TV monitors display clips from the television show billed as moments from Krusty's past, as well as live animated footage from Krusty Land Park itself. Right before we get in the ride, riders line up into rows and wait for confirmation from Krusty. TV screens posted inside the walls on the left and the right sides of the room display the residents of Springfield running the midway booths at the park.
This, for example, is a large-sized soft drink. It sells for $10. Now, this may sound like a great deal of money, but it comes with a free refill. And by free refill, I mean that you drink the soda, then wait for the ice to melt, and then you drink that.
Soon, Krusty appears on another screen in front of the guests and prepares to pick the first family to ride his spectacular upsy-downsy, spinsy-roundsy, teen-operated thrill ride. This is the most extreme ride in Krusty Land Park. Now, there's two things I really like about this queue. The first thing is, when you first walk in the queue, you gotta walk through a 32-foot size head of Krusty the Clown. That's pretty cool. And then the other thing I like is the TV monitors in the queue displaying scenes from Krusty Land. So it's got the Simpsons in there. There's even, actually my favorite part of the TV monitors, there's a scene that has Doc Brown in it. It's paying homage to the ride that was previously here, you know, the Back to the Future ride. So, I mean, that's pretty clever and one of my favorite aspects of this queue. Now let's examine the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem queue. When people are waiting in line for this ride, they get to learn all about the recruitments of a minion. The profiles of Gru, Dr. Nefario, Margot, Edith, Agnes, and the Minions fill the screens from the first film of the Minions mini-movies. The guests are also given a Minion quiz to let them test themselves to see if they are fully prepared to become a Minion. The most themed area of this queue would be Gru's living room. Here, guests enter the room and receive Minion goggles, the latest invention from Gru's sidekick, Dr. Nefario.
Greetings, recruits! Welcome to my home, I am Gru, Master Villain, Scourge of Humanity. So, you want to be a Minion? Your training will begin soon, but be warned, danger lurks.
After the pre-show in Gru's living room, guests move into Gru's laboratory. This is where you'll be turned into a Minion.
Yes, you will be turned into Minion. Months ago, my chief scientist, Dr. Nefario, created a device that could turn everyday boring civilians like you into Minions. At first, there were a few minor snags. And a few major snags. Although I kind of like that guy. And that guy. Oh, I love that guy. That guy really knows how to party. Don't worry, we have finally worked out all of the kinks.
However, I will say this. Probably my favorite thing about the queue here for Despicable Me, these aren't just trees. They are actually banana trees. And what do Minions love? Bananas. Now, neither one of these two cues would make a Rix top 6 for theming, but there is one clear winner. So who wins round 1? Look at that clown head. See how big that is? Of course, the point for round 1 is going to go to the Simpsons. Round 2, the storyline of each ride. With Minion Mayhem, just before the ride, Gru enters along with some minions, and they explain to us why we're going to be turned into some minions. We are going to be doing some henching for the world's #1 supervillain. That's Gru, of course. Now, Gru explains his newest scheme, turning everyday ordinary human beings into minions using a device called the Minion Gun, created by Dr. Nefario. Gru then explains that there were a few major and minor snags in the initial minionization test runs. Along the way, Agnes attempts to give Gru an anniversary gift to celebrate the girl's adoption. Edith, however, tells her that Gru already left, which fills Agnes with sorrow, causing her to realize that Gru may have forgotten the anniversary of their adoption. Margot explains to her that that is not the case, and that they also have an important job to do, transforming us, the audience, into minions and training us for Gru's bidding. At the end of the ride, Gru opens Agnes's present, revealing a doll, which is a replicant of himself. Despite being a little squashed and burnt, Gru finds it absolutely perfect and gives his daughters a hug. And now the storyline for the Simpsons ride. As the journey begins, someone, spoiler alert, Sideshow Bob, is sabotaging Krusty Land. Krusty Land is Krusty the Clown's low-budget theme park, and you'll get smashed and blasted through the park with Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie in an over-the-top non-stop adventure. And along the way, you'll come across a giant Maggie and a reference or two to a famous theme park ride. I'm looking at you, Small World. So we're not done giving points to the Simpsons. Round 2 goes to the Simpsons. We love the fact that we are in a theme park, but we're in a ride that's about a theme park riding a fake ride. Does that make sense? Regardless, round 2 points to the Simpsons. Round 3, the visuals. The Simpsons is 2D animation, so no special goggles or 3D glasses are needed for this ride. It's pretty much like we're watching a cartoon on a giant television, but you just happen to be sitting in a motion simulation cart. The 4-minute ride uses an 85-foot IMAX dome and Sony projectors. The projection system uses 4 overlapping Sony SXRD 4K resolution projectors on each dome. But the ride opened in May of 2008, and even though they say it's 4K, the ride quality, the screen quality, just doesn't seem that good to me. And for me, this is the biggest disappointment in the ride. The visual quality just isn't up to like the standards of the new rides. So the visuals on Despicable Me Minion Mayhem are truly pleasing to the eye. So for that reason, it takes the point for round 3. Round 4, ride enjoyment. With The Simpsons, the ride is 4.5 minutes long, so you get a good deal of entertainment. Riders with heart conditions and motion sickness, claustrophobia, or similar conditions are not recommended to ride The Simpsons ride. After riders enter a Krusty-themed ride vehicle, Homer orders everyone to sit, telling them that all the seats are the same, except for the ones that are better, and threatens to make an annoying noise until everyone sits down. This certainly has some fun moments, but for me, it tends to lead to some motion sickness halfway through the ride. Now, regarding Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. With this ride, you don't actually get into a ride vehicle. It is a theater-style seating for this ride, but there is plenty of 3D and 4D effects to help you experience what it's like to be a minion. I'm not typically a fan of screen-based motion simulator rides. Well, the Simpsons ride gives me motion sickness. There's no way I can award a point for that. Therefore, the point for round 4 goes to the Minions. Well, what do you know? After 4 rounds, it's tied 2-2. The Simpsons took their early rounds, 1 and 2, and then Despicable Me fought back. Minion Mayhem fought back and tied it up at 2-2. So what are we going to do now? We need a tiebreaker. Could it be the color yellow? That's not going to work in this case. Minions are yellow and the Simpsons are yellow. So what I've already done is I have done on my Instagram a poll and you fans have voted. And by a vote of 53% to 47%, we have a winner. Let's go announce it. So the winner of today's competition by fan vote, Despicable Me versus The Simpsons, your vote says the winner is The Simpsons. How you guys feel about that? Alright guys, that's it for our quick little versus segment for today. The next one I'm going to do is going to be Spider-Man versus the Transformers. I've had a lot of suggestions for that. I'm going to do that a little different though. I'm going to take the side of Transformers. Why? Because Bumblebee wears yellow, right? And Nikki is going to take the side of Spider-Man. And you guys are going to get to vote. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and make sure you vote in that competition. And with that being said,
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
thanks for watching Rix Flix. And now, it's time to relax.